Oh, it said I was. I guess it don't matter. Hold on, let me turn down this Total Entertainment Radio. I just want them to hear the drop. You can hear it? Oh, yeah. I see you vibing. I see you vibing.
I hear it.
It's the station, man. It's like sometimes I just can't believe it. I gotta hear our voice. Takeover show with your host, G Sweets, Miss Kayla, and Silas the Third. Weeknights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Hey, that's it right there. And that's how we gonna bring it on. Welcome everybody to the DTI Takeover Radio Show. I am your host that's doing all the work today. At D Silas Cobb the Third. No, it's not at D Silas Cobb. G Sweets got me saying that. I am just Silas Cobb III or Silas III, whichever you prefer. But I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of the DTI Takeover Radio Show. We'd like to thank everybody that's been tuning in all across the country. We done had people tuning in everywhere. So shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. If you don't know how to tune in, you can tune in at www.totaleNTradio.com. Hit the listen. Well, it's not a listen now button no more. It's a TER button, Total Entertainment Radio button at the top. Hit play, and you can tune in to whatever we got going on the station, man. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on social media. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you follow us at on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio or Instagram at Total ENT Radio _. And if you want to be a guest on our show or any of our shows, or you think that you might have a good idea for a show, hit us up directly at 313-217-1588. Like I said, I am Silas the Third, and this is the DTI Takeover Radio Show. And we're gonna do this silent style. As a matter of fact, I think we're gonna turn this up a little bit. We got a very special guest waiting to tune in right now. And from what I heard and from what I see, you know, I think I'm talking to the right person when it's time to take this show up to another level. So without further ado, we're gonna bring in Miss Chanelle Whitted of Get Tipsy Whitted. What's going on, Chanelle?
Hi.
Hey, Chanelle. How you doing?
That you guys are having me.
Oh man, it's no thing. It's no thing. We're happy to have you here. So here at the DTI Takeover Radio Show, right? We like to showcase business owners that are on the rise, that are doing their thing. You obviously caught the attention of somebody on our team, and that's how you got here to us. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for stepping out there and being your best, so that you can be our guest. You know what I'm saying? And we can showcase you and what it is that you're doing. You have a business called Get Tipsy Whitted.
I do.
Okay, you got to tell me about that.
So, Get Tipsy Whitted is a mobile bartending business. It's actually a brand that I'm building.
Okay.
And it incorporates all type of things, including bartending. So, we do have we do events like baby showers, corporate events, birthday parties, things like that. So we'll pull up our bar and provide all of your bartending needs. We have a great, wonderful staff. Myself.
Okay. So you out there, you got boots to the ground.
So I'm in it and I'm doing everything.
Okay.
Right now, I got a few members on the team that helps me behind the scenes, but other than that, we are we're building up the brand. We are trying to help other upcoming bartenders or mobile bartending staff. So yeah, you can check out our website. I have gettipsywhitted.com.
Okay.
Website if anybody is interested in getting like a quote for services or any of the like products that we have. We have to go cocktails that are available to purchase.
Okay.
I also have a portable bar that can be rented out for just in case the person doesn't want a bartender and they just want to have a bar, you know.
Wow.
So I do have that available as well. So we're just getting started, trying to, you know, put it out there, this new bartending brand.
I understand. How long you been doing this?
Since August.
Okay. Well, you got to tell me, how did that get started?
You know, it's actually very interesting. I've always loved to like mix drinks and just kind of do my own thing.
So you was the one at the party with the different juices and stuff.
I was.
Right, yeah. I'd be scared of people like
I
that.
was kind of like the bad influence.
Yeah,
Like,
I got a cousin like that.
Try my drink. Yeah, you know. So yeah, that was me. And
Okay.
and then I started to like some family members were like, yeah, bartend this party for me. Like I have this party going on. So I'm like, okay. And then I was just like, maybe I can turn this into something. Like this can be a business, you know.
Right.
I never ran a business before or opened up a business before. So this is like my first rodeo and first time doing this. So coming up and doing all the paperwork and getting everything together to make everything legit and licenses and insurances, things like that. So that has been, you know, something that I've had to adjust to. But other than that, it just kind of took off there.
Wow. How's the road being with this your first, you know, time venturing off into entrepreneurship, right? What I'm guessing you worked a regular job at some point in time, right?
I did. I'm a social worker.
Are you? Okay, that's good. I would love to be, you know, going into a social work office and see a face like that. That would give me hope. You know what I'm saying?
So I work with children. I still have my 9-to-5 job.
Right.
I just cut back a little bit more because I wanted to focus more on the entrepreneurship part. But yeah, I was trying to find a balance. Like, where's the balance between bartending and social work? It's not really one of me.
And you know what? Bartending is kind of like social work.
So I had to just make it
social work. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. I call myself a bar therapist. That's my
wow. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Oh yeah, you hear all
types of stuff. Did you find certain? You said that you know, you were focusing more on the entrepreneur side, right? Were there certain things that you saw that you as like potential of why you would devote that extra time to it?
Well, I knew that when it came to like preparing all of the stuff for the business, like the paperwork and meetings that I had to have, and applying for certain things, I was like, I have to get some time for this. So
right.
Take a step back
and
fully focus on those things. So I just started like watching like business trainings and trying to get like mentors that I knew were like in business or entrepreneurs to kind of help me, like guide me, like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Where do I start? You know, what do I do? So just helping me on that aspect of like, you know, applying for the business, getting the license and things like that, like finding out how to do certain paperwork. I was like, yeah, I needed this. I needed this help.
Wow. So the reason that I asked, you know, we get a lot of businesses that come on, right? And I get to see, especially me personally, you know, this is our first time talking, I guess, throughout this process, I believe, right? At least face to face dialogue, right? But a lot of the calls that I'm taking, right, are directly one-on-one conversation with business owners, and there's certain things that certain tendencies that I tend to pick up, you know, with, you know, and talking to so many people, you know, entrepreneurship with the 9-to-5 is not an uncommon thing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people working and doing entrepreneurial things, right? But it was interesting when you say, and you're still explaining, even with what you just said, of how you had to take the time, right, to do these things in order for your entrepreneurial side to grow. You know, I want to applaud you because, you know, I don't know if I don't know what your experiences have been, right? But in mine, I've seen so many people choose the importance of the 9-to-5 stuff. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes even, you know, and you just understanding that it had to be time made for this, to do this stuff, right? A lot of times I think that, you know, sometimes when you balance it at 9-to-5 and the business, right? You know, it's almost like a more of a loyalty to the 9-to-5. I don't know, maybe out of security, maybe out of not wanting to, you know, take away the foreshore check, right? For something that could take a chance. What makes you want to take that chance? You know what I'm saying, with your business? What is it about getting tipsy with it that's worth that chance for you?
Well, I mean, it's my own brand.
Right. Hey, I feel you.
To sum it up in so many words, I I wanted to take a chance on myself.
Right.
I have been working in the same field for 10 years,
Right.
and I just found myself getting kind of in a place where I wanted something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know exactly what it was that I wanted, but I'm like, I can challenge myself and put forth this effort and just put all of my energy into something that I'm truly good
That's
at,
a great
that I'm
attitude.
passionate
Yeah.
about. And so I just made that decision to do that. I mean, it was definitely a step out on faith for
Yeah.
sure. Because
Absolutely.
the security of the 9 to 5, and I have support as well. So if I
Right.
didn't have support, I don't
Right.
know if I would have just complete, I
Just
haven't been
completely
like
left.
cold
Yeah.
turkey and like walked away, but
Right.
I have, limited some of my time that I offer these companies, and what I was given to the company versus what I'm giving now, because
And
now it's like,
that's a blessing. That's a blessing, and it's, I'm happy to hear you acknowledging, you know what I'm saying, that you do have that help, because it's really a blessing. Some people have to cut
oh
just
yes.
cold turkey, and you looking at one of them. I was at the plant. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh
When I
yeah.
had to leave, it had to be cold turkey. Like, I was working one day, the next day, Total Entertainment was going full time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that kind of gives a different kind of drive, when you
man,
have to,
yeah,
yeah, it's like, oh, I don't have a choice.
you don't have a choice.
I got
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
this. I got
yeah,
to.
yeah. But the blessing, to me, the blessing part about what you, the way that you're doing it, is you can save yourself the hardship. See, by the time if the time does come, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna speak that over your path. You got to make that decision, right?
Mhm.
But if the time does come where you know that you need to leave, that'll be the thing. You'll know, and like, you won't have to worry about the anxiety, right, of having them. You will have some, yeah, I gotta push this, is either do or die moments, but it's a different one when you gotta go cold turkey. And if I had to choose, I'd choose your way. Yeah, I choose your way for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's a blessed thing that you're able to learn and embrace this process. I can only imagine how many things that you've learned and are still learning along the way in this process. Are there any encouraging words that you can give to maybe someone that's possibly considering, right, venturing into their own business?
I definitely would say what is for you is for you. Your vision is your vision.
Yep.
Nobody can take that away from you. And you build off of that. And so as long as you have in mind what you're passionate about and what you truly want to do, and you have a vision that was given to you to be successful, you do those things and move forward in those steps and follow that process, and it will happen.
Wow.
And that's
Wow.
kind of just the only thing. I just want to encourage people to just follow what it is that you truly want to do.
Wow.
Um, don't be discouraged by other people that you see that may be in the same business who have different things going on, with
Right.
their business.
Right.
I try to take everything as a learning experience. That's like
Mhm.
my thing. I want to
Mhm.
learn from everything, from everyone. Um,
That's it right there. I imagine it like, you ever, I'm not, you look like you might be about 23, 24. I give you
do
that.
I?
You might have heard about, I'm just smoozing you, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just smoozing you.
Don't get yourself now. Don't.
But back in the day, there used to be a show called Supermarket Sweep. You ever heard of it?
I have.
Okay, so I was infatuated with Supermarket Sweep as
Uh-huh.
a kid, right? But when I think of entrepreneurship today, right, I kind of think about it like Supermarket Sweep. Now, a lot of times, because of our drive, right, we want to go in the supermarket, we want to put everything in a basket. But if you really watch Supermarket Sweep, they really strategic on the stuff that they go after. And that's really kind of like how entrepreneurship is. We all got our basket that need to be filled up. Some of us need hams. Some of us need the coffee. Some of us need the watermelons. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff have value, but it's still your job to fill up your basket. And so, yeah, your attitude is so dead on. It's probably the most important thing I've ever learned. in entrepreneurship is understanding that I always got a basket that still need filled. I may not put every I might not put your entire idea in my basket, but I'm gonna grab that coffee and throw it in there, and I'm gonna grab the ham and throw it in there. You feel what I'm saying? Then my basket is gonna fill up, and then I'm gonna be able to do my thing. So it's very encouraging to hear you say something like that. I wanted to ask you one more thing because I love your brand. You showed your T-shirt before we started, right? Yeah.
Oh, let me grab my sign.
I thought I saw something back there. Okay.
My sign.
I love the logo. I like the style. I like the
from hashtag props did this. It's a Black owned company.
Okay. I think we heard of them.
Yeah, so they I've also been trying to since I've become an entrepreneur, I have been trying to support a lot of Black businesses. I've made it my mission to to try to give my business to Black.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm just passionate
There's
about.
nothing like entrepreneurship that make you understand the importance of
exactly. So mostly everything that I have gotten and built up from my brand has been from a Black business. I pay that extra fee. I do the extra work. I don't know. That's just,
way.
I'm passionate about and I want to do to encourage and help other Black businesses to succeed. And I just feel like we're all a team. We have to work together to continue to build our people up. So that's kind of just where I'm at.
That's good. That's good. I wanted to ask you one more thing. So the Getting Tipsy Whitted brand, what does that Getting Tipsy experience look like? Because you got a lot of different services. I heard the mobile bar, the pull-up bar, you can rent a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the services. What is the Getting Tipsy Whitted experience like? That's unlike no other.
I mean, the name really speaks for itself.
It do some speaking.
So it's funny because Whitted is my last name. And so when I was younger, everyone used to always kind of make fun of my name. Like, yeah, you got to get Whitted. Like jokes. And so I was like, okay, how can I
irritate?
Yeah. So I'm like, how can I incorporate this and make it like something fun? And, because all of my drinks are, they're strong. And they're good. Like that's really like they're strong and they're good.
I know who you are, ma'am.
That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody who is wanting to enjoy a night of having a cocktail and feeling good and letting their mind be free, and getting tipsy. And that's exactly
get a little tipsy with it.
Exactly.
I can't even. Can I say it? I guess I say it.
You can say it.
We had to check out a little happy hour yesterday, and I realized, I'm 37, right? And I did most of my running and gunning in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? But I realized yesterday how long it had been a minute before. Or been a minute since, like I had just kind of got out and just chill. You feel what I'm saying? Like, one of the reasons, and I think it was one of the reasons I wanted to take this show, we talk about inspiration stuff all the time, right? I believe in balance though, right? And things done in moderation can be healthy. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't shun away from partnerships and interviews and even collaborations, right? With businesses like Getting Tipsy With It, because when I know I'm dealing with a business owner that's just not operating right to have drunks walking down the street, right? But really providing a service and providing an atmosphere. It's nothing wrong with a relaxed atmosphere where somebody can wind down. Hell, I think I need it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like it could be needed. And yesterday, like I said, I only had one drink. It was one strong drink. I don't know if you was back there pouring it or not. I don't know. But it was one strong drink. And it just, for those little 20-25 minutes that we were there, it was just cool and relaxing, and I felt good and rejuvenated. I came home and got back to work again, but just that little break that I had. So yeah, congratulations to you. Congratulations to your business. Thank you for taking out time in your schedule to rock with us on the DTI Takeover radio show. And I hope that you continue providing that quality experience, right? Where people can still have a social life and be safe and comfortable and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Real quick before you leave, can you let people know where they can follow you on social media?
Yes. My Instagram is at Get Tipsy Whitted.
Okay.
Facebook is Get Tipsy Whitted. You can type it in, and then also the website is gettipsywhitted.com. So everything is Get Tipsy Whitted, and if you search it, it will pop up and it will come, and you will find out. And I hope to see you guys in person so you can get one of these to go.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have, I don't know who you talk to, but I'm gonna find out because that thing looked good. You took you a swing and everything. I was like, look at her plugging herself. Just hold
and
it.
you know, and I was putting it in the camera and I was like, I'm gonna take a sip of it. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh crap, it's not even 5 o'clock.
Take your pinky out the way.
I know, but it's the weekend, so I didn't feel too bad. So I was like, okay,
it's
so yeah,
it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Listen, thank you again for being our guest. Make sure y'all go follow Miss Whitted at Get Tipsy Whitted everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, GetTipsyWhitted.com. Check them out with the Get Tipsy Whitted experience. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to all new episode of DTI Takeover Radio Show. If you want to keep tuning in, make sure you do that on www.totalentradio.com every day, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hit up our email. You want to give a submission, especially artists. We've been looking for artists. Y'all got to get y'all music up out here, man. So yeah, you know somebody do their thing. Send in your music to Total ENT Radio Promo at gmail.com. Give us a call at 313-217-1588. I am your host, the Silas Cobb III. This is another episode of DTI Takeover Radio Show, and we'll see you when you see you. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang.
Bye.
Power.